Chapman.
Nothing but success, and he does it in a variety of ways. Look for tonight.
In the outfield, it is Tauchman, Gardner, Aaron Hicks. Urshela is at third.
Ball strike. The Red Sox are in trouble because he worked.
It's 1-1 to Benintendi. He gets a chase up, and it's 1-2. Leading things off on this 2-2 pitch. He swings and misses as the bottom falls out.
A slider. We'll see a high percentage of first pitch sliders.
Started to find the feel again for that signing for the Red Sox so far. He swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah,
a 1-2 pitch. Side, long way to go for LeMahieu, and it
with a low exit velocity. I know we're enamored with how hard the ball.
Led the league in doubles, led the league in extra, and Tanaka's 1-1 pitch. It's fouled, and it's 1-2.
Has in baseball last year, and that's.
Pilar first as the 1-2 comes home, and a fastball is fouled into the glove for strike.
From the top part of the strike zone, he tries to get on top of this fastball.
It seems like managers, John, still never to come up on 2-0. He goes to it, and it's foul, 2-1.
You're more apt to get rewarded.
Going to see a fastball third of the time. Right and deep, back room.
Chapman.
Same cast of characters for the most part this year, with LeMahieu to lead it on. They're hopeful that Zach Godley, who looked really good in relief the other day, can be that guy. Left side, and at third, Devers circles around it.
So many of his outs on down.
Kind of fool's gold, right? Seeing that huge 6'7", 280. Taking a strike at the knees, 2-2. Fans here on Fox. Drives for the 4th consecutive game.
Not miss it. That is right at the reaction of the pitcher. He knows as soon as he let it go that one's going to try.
Chapman. Fans another souvenir. This one in left center field for the first time in his career. Echoing through an empty stadium gives you an
hope that your outfielder might get to it.
On a 1-1 pitch, Torres lays off, 2-1.
Right. Got no chance.
He gets a chase here, and 38 of them. One back up the middle, perfectly positioned, 0.
Positioning in baseball has been. Now seems like there's somebody there. But now he can sit there and trust
that list. On a 2-2, he watches strike 3. Mitch Moreland opened the second to the first pitch, and there it is again. Right into the shot.
To pitch a guy a little bit differently sometimes. Just taught that's what we do. Like that pitch right there is where I go about pitching. So I love the cat.
On a 2-2 from Tanaka. There's a base hit through the left side. Out there, no problem. He said after one pitch on the way to Verdugo and center field. Gardner calling out Judd. He's down swinging on a fastball. That does it for the Red Sox.
Chapman.
Zach Godley's first left for a leadoff hit for Luke Voigt. The Yankees now left today. Gardner moves to center. Hicks getting the day. Tigers signed him for the spring and for summer camp. They cut him loose as well. Now finds himself for the Red. Fires an 0-2. Slaps one through the left side base hit. Leading the ship.
Kidding right here. He's a good low ball hitter because wins are so important. There he's because anyone can win 2 out of 3.
Sanchez with his first hit of the season. Owed the base
to make because 0 for 13 and 160. Right back to what I was saying about
here for the Yankees at a big inning. It's a fly ball to center field and deep. Bradley's back on it. Oh!
And then seeing the back of Jackie Bradley's jersey is always a good.
Well, just like that, the Yankees lead at 5.
When they got this young man, it was for filling in defensive roles. Scored in on average over 50% of their season.
Gardner jams one left side. Devers waits on it and loops. That helps the Red Sox. They're pleasing for teams like that. Cantley hit past the mound, won't be easy. Bogarts waits.
He got out of the box running, and right there's a little confusion, and then you see where he slips and throws. Talking about the ideal situation for the dangerous, as you mentioned, to the best 2 teams.
But under it a little bit, and in right field, it's
the form that and he's just been super consistent.
He's got a 1 runs. Home with a 1-2. On his what you mentioned earlier, and that is
12 runs after it was all said and done between the two teams. Going to have a better chance.
That is a walk for Benintendi.
Why should that matter? Well, creatures of habit. This is going to be
past the diving Urshela and a base hit for Palatu.
Part of it as well. The closers coming out with 0, and then you got a chance to save the game. There's so
field in a way.
I'm telling you that's the challenge, and that ball team someday make it that even. See, you're going to love the extra inning rule by the end of the year.
Ball hit well to right center field off of the bat of Devers, but this season alive, and to make sure that this season. Bogarts hit that ball a ton, and it's off the top. Urshela allowing Pilar to come to the plate, and 2-run.
Chapman.
Ball in the lower part of the zone, and it catches Avalon when he was right.
On to Moreland. Got him swinging to retire the side. The Red Sox.
Chapman.
Time.
Out over the plate low. That pitch right there.
That's lined to the left and caught by Bennett. Ball that he sees on a line to center. Bradley caught. Voit, from the time the Yankees picked him up. 2-1.
Now that one's going to work out great.
Voit shoots a base hit to right. You mean we're not looking to have it on your fantasy?
Every bug for the Yankees was so rampant, and it was a year out.
This is another one of those guys, John. Mike Tauchman, who had an opportunity because of all the injury. Tauchman with a 2-2. Shot to the left side. Over to cut it off is Devers. Despite being a great leader of the staff when they won the World Series in 2018. But he said, John, Vasquez lofts a fly ball down the line to right. Fox. Alex Verdugo hits for the lefty hitter, as there was in the sport last year.
Right, where he can get the right hand of your strengths in this game. Nowhere near ready.
Punch left side, Urshela right there for
Chapman.
Is so much more difficult than any other position.
Falls behind Sanchez here, 3-1. A payoff pitch. Benintendi drifting back, still going.
The Red Sox shut down Eduardo Rodriguez, Sale Tommy John surgery.
2-1. To be a strength last year, but wasn't very good. That's a walk to Urshela and a one-out base runner for the
180, 190, 200 innings, and then ask.
Ball 2. Nice pitch there, 2-1. Gardner takes ball 4. 5, 3 1/3, all he lacks.
Strike out a guy in 3 pitches. The bat in between innings, and nothing. You couldn't hear him say anything.
To walk the judge.
The bullpen, but they've had to use that bullpen formula so much.
On a 1-0, Torres center field for Jackie Bradley.
Where it is.
Bogart 6 years, $120 million. And Sanchez takes the ball. It's kind of where they pivot.
So you're right. That investment rotation.
Sanchez strokes a fly ball to left center field.
Torres won a World Series for the Cubs and a change to their franchise.
Well, anytime you can get a guy that you bring up through your system. That's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Throw down and a.
That was the time that Sanchez came up and hit like 21 home.
Center field, it's carrying well. Bradley's going back on it.
Chapman.